Hello, everyone. This is the Cricket Forum. Today, we have a little change. I'm coming to you with a watch along from the 60s competition, which started in St. Kitts yesterday with the females playing. Today, the males are playing, and the first match, as you see on the screen, the Guyana Amazon Warriors playing the St. Lucia Zooks. The St. Lucia Kings, they have changed their name, right? The name was changed from Zooks to Kings 2, 3 years ago when the Punjab Kings, the IPL team out of India, purchased the St. Lucia franchise in the Caribbean. So the team name is now the St. Lucia Kings. They won the toss. They asked the Guyana Amazon Warriors to bat. The Guyana Amazon Warriors made 111 for 5 of their 10 overs, with Odin Simit top scoring with 36 from 12 from 24 deliveries. Odin Simit top scoring with 36 from 24 deliveries. Now the Kings innings will start shortly. And now this is a precursor to the CPL, which start next week, the 31st of August. So in this format, in the 60, they call it the 60, but it's really a 10 over side game, but they gave it this fancy name. And we saw in the last over of the Guyana Amazon Warriors innings, the Kings lost one fielder because they were slow in completing their overs. So one fielder was to leave the field. So they ended the match with only 10 fielders. They still were allowed 5 on the boundary, 5 outside of the outer circle, but only 3 fielders were in the inner circle. And so it's a very exciting format. The purists might have a issue with it, but it's very exciting and it's bringing great fun. So the Kings innings is about to start. Guyana Amazon Warriors, led by Shemran Etmire, who many see as a future West Indies captain. Speaking about the West Indies, the new cycle for the ICC Futures Tour program came out 2 or 3 weeks ago. And in that, we realized that the West Indies is going to play 79 T20 matches in that cycle, in that 260-week cycles, which we can all say has reduced to 190 because of the clear window that the IPL have gotten and the fact that there will be 4 World Cups during that time and a Champions Trophy. So it's roughly 190 weeks, and West Indies will be playing 79 T20 matches during that time. So you could say West Indies will be playing one T20 match almost every 2.5 weeks in the new IPL cycle. So it's left to be seen, because when you look at that cycle, you realize that there's still no clear window for the CPL, and the CPL is happening August, September this year, the 31st of August to the 30th of September. But there's no clear window for it next year, and you don't know if it's going to be earlier next year or later. Unlike Australia, who have a clear window, or South Africa, who have a clear window, because South Africa have made it clear they are not scheduling any international match after the New Year test each year. So they have made that clear. So, but West Indies do not have that cycle. Australia have a clear January window too. August is for England. England have a clear window in August where they have not scheduled any international matches for the next IPL cycle. But going forward, the West Indies will have to fit in the CPL. They do not have a clear cycle where they will do this every year, where there's a clear month for it. So yes, I said the West Indies will play 79. It's 73 T20 that the West Indies will play. I could put on the screen here for you. So you'll see the number. West Indies play 73 and India 61, Afghanistan 57. So there's the number of T20s that will be played. The Guyana Amazon Warrior team now is at the edge of the boundary, looking to come onto the field to defend this 111. So the Kings need 112 to win. Also in the test match that is going on between England and South Africa. We can just check on the score for you there. Those check on the score for the test match that is going on between India and South Africa. South Africa were in trouble at T. They were 140 something. We're at 140 something. They are now 143 for 8. Yes, at T. They are 143 for 8. They are not yet out after T. So, there's it that they need 143 for 8 at T. And in the women 20, who's TR again? In the women 100, who's TR? I don't remember. It was TR. It was TR. In the women 100, what is TR for? Can somebody tell me what is TR for? But here we go. Floyd Reefer on the screen is the coach of the Kings, Darren Ganga and commentary. But the Kings need 112 to win. Shepherd to start for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Yes, Shepherd is going to start for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And this team could be a potentially dangerous team because they have Paul in it, they have Simit in it, they have Shepherd. You can see on the screen they have shown the name of the teams them. So Guyana, Ingram can do a little bowling. I guess Carson will be the keeper. So you have Paul, Simit, Beaton, Premal, and Summerkill. Those are good bowlers. So let's see if the Guyana Amazon Warriors can defend this 100 and see if they can defend this 111. 111. See if they can get in some water here. You know, they're counting down to start. So Shepherd first delivery tucked away behind square leg for a single. So the St. Lucia Kings are off the mark and they are chasing 112 to win the first match of the men's 60s. And the Zouks, the Kings, not the Zouks, the name have changed some time ago. So the Kings are now one without loss. First delivered by Shepherd. So let's see what will happen. It is very interesting. It is very interesting how the ICC is going to fit so many matches. Shepherd to Dale. Dale swing and miss, goes through to the keeper. So the Kings one without loss after 2 deliveries. So the Kings 1 without loss after 2 deliveries. This is the first match of the men's 60s. Guyana Amazon Warriors made 111. So the Kings need 112 to win. So the 60s is off and running. There's an article that came out the other day where Chris Gayle said that he's the best off spinner of all time. What happened to Chris Gayle? He's the best off spinner of all time. Sometimes one has to wonder if Chris Gayle is looking at tension. How Chris Gayle to come forward and say, yes, I am the best off spinner of all time. Does that make sense to anyone? I am the best off spinner of all time. What about Mule Litteran? What about Jim Laker? Oh, there are so many other off spinners named that you could call. You could put a name in the chat. Tell me some of the off spinners that you know that are better than Chris. Could Chris Gayle bowl or was a flinger? I know that he have a number of T20 wickets and ODI wickets, and he said that he's the best off spinner of all time. So Shepherd is bowling the first over, and after 4 deliveries, the Kings are 3 without loss, chasing 112 to win. So thank you for tuning in. That was an update on the first 60 match in the men's category of the 60s competition in the Caribbean. And so Shepherd today banged away through the offside. Lovely shot, 4 runs. So Shepherd pitching up outside the half stump. They are easing on his front foot and bang it away forward of square down to the boundary for 4. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will be back with an update of the match at the start of the second innings in the Jamaica Tallawahs match. Thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe, slash a like on the video. Until next time, Carlton Brown tuning out.